Now, who's going to talk this time? I'd forgotten about Viola.
から思ってたんだけど、あんたたちずいぶん暗い顔してるじゃないか。これから私と解決しようって時に、そんな顔されたら気分がめいっちまうよ。ごめんなさい。ほらその顔。そんなんじゃアレグレットが心配して戦いに集中できなくなるんじゃないかい？
Viola, this is me.
そうだよポルカ。それでいいのさ。で、そっちのあんた。あんたいつも難しい顔して。
He's fucking dying!
そうですね。今は夢から覚めた時、夢の中に存在していたはずの自分がどうなってしまうのか考えていました。
That was the wrong answer, Chopin.
やれやれ、何言ってるんだい。夢から覚めたら目が覚めて一日が始まるんだ。夢じゃなくて現実でどうするか考えなきゃね。やることは山ほどあるんだからさ。
目が覚めた場所が現実。その通りかもしれませんね。
どうしても忘れたくない夢
Chopin was no philosopher.
起きてすぐに書き留めておけばいいだろ。あんた作曲家だし音楽でもいいと思うけどね。忘れられない夢の音楽、きっと素敵なんでしょうね。いいかいあんたたち。何でも自分たちだけで抱え込むんじゃないよ。私たちは仲間なんだからさ。ショパンさん、私まだ諦めません。みんなと一緒に歩いてきた時間を大切にしたいから。
It's so awkward and disjointed.
共に歩いた時間は真実なんです。
And that's another thing that counts against the dream feel idea, because oh, something's happening. I mean, dreams often feel strange, but the strangeness is in the fluidity of the connections between things. You know, the speed and the naturalness with which you flow from one state to the next, or from one place to another that you can't possibly have travelled from. And this, partly because so many of the camera transitions are just straight cuts. I think I've gone the wrong way here. And not just because I've ended up in a space with 3 dragons. They're now going to kick my ass. Oh god. That was moderately satisfying, at least. Cost 2? No. That was satisfying. That's what harmony chains are for. Yes, I have gone the wrong way, but there's a chest here that I haven't opened, so it's okay. And I think what's happening, what that actually unleashed, is now sand is falling down the middle of the tower. Which means the path at the bottom that's accessible from the first floor, but is just a dead end down there, will be passable. There's another really obnoxious camera movement though. All we have to do this time is actually make it to the bottom of this place. Don't do it. Oh, those things move too fast when they're chasing you, it's not fair. Wah. Jesus. 4,000 damage! Not gonna reach? Nice. Note that Blossom Shower is a long enough move in terms of how long its animations take that you always use up all your gauge doing it. That healing's a little unnecessary, but also I've got into a good rhythm now, I think, so I'm going to stick with it. Apparently Vital Drain doesn't do anything unless and until you've you need to actually recover some health, which is a bit shit. Still, moving on. Down we go. The fact that this place is called Double Reed Tower is one of the most awkward bits of naming in the game, and it's a game full of awkward names. Don't do it. So we're running at 35 hours now. because I've had about 3 hours off stream of grinding, 3 maybe 4 hours off stream grinding. Oh, go away! And the estimates for this game all say 29 hours, but that what I can't tell is whether that is including the Xbox averages, because they will drag it down a bit on account of the Xbox version being so much easier. This is going to sting. Satisfactory. And that's another level for Viola. Well, that's not the way down. No. I don't think I'm going to get away with this one. No. Where else? This is the first floor, so I think it's down here. Okay. No, it isn't. Maybe I have to go do something else first. Because the sand falling animation hasn't stretched down to the ground floor yet. I don't know what to make of that. So apparently there is another boss in the East Tower. So now we're going to get lost. Something that's not at all obvious from this first area is that the level splits into 2 completely separate parts from floor 2 upwards. Oops, missed it. Oh god. It would definitely be less long if I wasn't so bad at telling which character's turn was next, so I was more efficient in the battles. But let's see if we can find our way up the East Tower to the second boss of the East Tower, because I've definitely beaten one of the East Tower bosses already. Don't do it. I can't see, though, any reason why a left-hand rule won't work. I don't think any of the areas are circles, so I guess that's what we'll do. Something that's really frustratingly inconsistent is the border behaviour of the light areas. Walker has already caught up by about a level since I started using her instead of Shogun. I still don't really know why I'm here. Damn it. Yola. That didn't go so well. Also, I can't believe that 10,000 for a combo is minor damage these days. Numbers in this game are just too large. Ugh.
私にだってできるはず。
Damn it. I could have harmony chained that. Very cute, confused AI in there. Going this way? I think I was going this way. Up we go. Now that open chest suggests I've been this way before, which is a bad sign. Maybe I've taken the wrong path up from level 2. But we'll know shortly because I'll get up to where I fought the first boss, who was apparently the boss best left to last. But never mind. There's a down and an up here. I'm going to try the down and hope it's a dead end. It's a dead end and there's an open chest. I've been this way before. To which I can really only say, grumble. It's another claustrophobic camera angle. Yeah, this is where the first boss was. Interesting that this area doesn't let you see across the tower to the other boss. Off to the right here is where the final boss is. And in the other tower, the camera angle let you see. Here it doesn't. Which I think tells you a lot about the care or lack thereof with which the camera angles were chosen. Now I have to get past these zogging dragons again. Don't do it. It's a very menacing visual effect for the paths between floors as well. I want to go down here and then from this floor go back past this save point that's over here, hopefully avoiding the rat. I think those are roughly ratish. Don't go away. Always seems to be when you're heading right that the camera's really narrow. Camera Y. So there's a way up. Let's try this one. Camera isn't going to move to reveal anyone with the space. That's definitely a shot that was showing where you come from, not where you're going to. Camera. Thank you. Ugh. Oh god, this could be bad. Oh god, I needed that to not happen. YOLO, for the love of God. We should really be getting some of these counter-attack opportunities. Like that one. Run, Polga, run! I remember commenting quite early in this Let's Play that it seemed to be that the best strategy was always to make the enemy come to you. And as the enemies have got more and more biased towards ranged spells, that ceased to be true. But there does seem to have been at least some sensitivity to the fact that what makes this game's difficulty tick is its space. Or what's supposed to make the game's difficulty tick is its space, which is not quite the same assertion. There's a Peter Molyneux joke somewhere in an item called Nodus, but the poor man's probably suffered enough.